All you need to do is to land a question in the mind of the audience that they want answered initially. And then they want to hear the next sentence. And as long as you maintain that idea that there's always something they're wondering about as the story moves forward, it's essentially landing a stick of dynamite in their lap every single time. So, if I say at the beginning of a story, I'm trying to think of a story I've told recently, a story I tell about a spoon. I don't open the story with a little boy's hand emerges from a leaf pile holding a spoon. I say a little hand emerges from a leaf pile holding a metal object in his hand. And everyone automatically thinks knife or gun. I don't know why, but you say metal object, that's what they think. They also want to know if that's what it is. And so now I know I have them. I have them for 3 sentences until I reveal it's spoon. When I reveal it's spoon, I'd better land another question in their mind. And I do, right? And that's another stick of dynamite, we'll call it, which causes them to want to know what's going to happen next. So I think the problem people run into when they open stories in the middle is they choose that like the car explosion to start with for they choose the stick of dynamite moment. They choose these huge moments as opposed to a more understandable, relatable moment that also affords them the opportunity to pose a question or to create some sense of wonder or mystery or suspense. It doesn't need much, just a little bit at the beginning of a story where the audience goes, huh, what's that? That's enough. We're prediction machines, human beings. We make predictions and then we want to see if they're going to come true. It's why gambling works, right? You never bet on the Jets game and then wait till Tuesday to find out if the Jets won, right? You bet on the Jets game and then you watch the game on Sunday to see if they won because you want to know when it happens. And storytelling in a lot of ways is the same thing. We want to create a situation where the audience is guessing or unable to guess but wants to know the answer to the next thing we're going to say. And so when we build our stories like that, then people want to follow us along. So if we just choose a place in the middle of the story that isn't wild, like at the beginning of a Mission Impossible story, which is naturally wild because we're in the middle of a spy thriller, I am not a spy. I'm just an ordinary guy, but I'm still going to choose a place, usually in the middle of a story or as close to the end as possible, that presents the opportunity for me to say something that creates wonder. And if you do it that way, it doesn't feel contrived anymore because it's a normal circumstance. You want people to feel like they're in a relatable scene where something is happening that causes them to go, huh, what does that mean? And then I'm off to the races.